this is very toxic advice and it's not for everyone. But if you want him to be obsessed with you and fall in love with you, you almost have to break his heart. I don't know why, but I think people just enjoy suffering, like, for love. I just think they like pain. And I want to be loved, so like, I'll give it to you. Jokes aside. But I don't know if we've been conditioned that way because of the movies. Like, every movie you watch, there's some heartbreak in it. Like, they're pining for each other, like they've not seen each other for years. Their social classes or race is, not allowing them to be together or whatever it is. And it's like, they're suffering. They fall in love like they're suffering in love. It's just like, just give them a little bit of pain. That is toxic. I know it's terrible. But like, the more... I can't say that, can I? Use with caution, because it's not healthy, really. And it's not healthy. I did say it was toxic, and I did say it's not healthy, so I'm giving you a disclaimer. And I'm not saying, like, ruin his life. I just mean, like, create a little bit of distance. Like, think the way you become obsessed with a guy. Just literally follow his exact steps. Like, it's, nice and, like, smooth sailing. Just go silent, radio silent. Just be like, you're gone for, like, a couple of days, or you end it. I have actually done that once. The guy went, like, less than a week, and he was like, I think you've made a mistake. That was unintentional, though. I didn't actually mean to, like, but it did work.
You see, in order for him to really fall in love with you in a way that he will have a hard time forgetting you, you have to hurt his ego. If he says, I'm that type of person, I'll never go out with a girl who takes a long time to text me back, or that kind of stuff, then you got to make him feel like he's breaking his own rules. That means that you take 10 hours to respond. That means that you cancel 1 out of every 3 or 4 dates. That means that you do not show up to the date and then you come up with some bullshit excuse. The point is that if he takes your bullshit, in his mind, he's going to say, the reason why I am taking her bullshit is because I like her a lot. And he'll backward rationalize that he loves you. Hurting his ego, destroying a guy's ego will create the toxic type of attraction that he'll have to go to his goddamn therapist in order to get over you. And if you want more toxic, I have a longer video. Go to Mindful Attraction 2.0 and look for Destroy His Ego for the longer video. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, follow me here to soothe my toxic ego, and follow me on TikTok. I'm closing this channel. Stay toxic.
We already know by now that a man's ego is very easily bruised. Just the mere thought of you being with another man on a romantic level will destroy your boyfriend or your husband, your fiance. Mentally, they cannot take it. Their ego is very easily bruised. We have an equivalent to that. Our equivalent to that when it comes to our reaction to something happening is a man can be with us for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. He can be great the whole time. Then there's that one moment where he says something that went too far or did something that was too much. And that's the only experience that the woman is going to remember. That's going to be her one and only thought. So the same thought that can destroy a man's ego is the same thought that keeps a woman trapped in her pain. Keep that in mind.
This is another mistake that women make when they're trying to get their man to act right. You know I can get another guy right now. You know I can do this. You know I can do that. Why are you shouting? Why are you giving him the energy? You want to transfer the aggression, and you transfer the aggression by actions. You don't hurt a man with words. You don't hurt a man by showing him that other guys want you, so you text other guys. You hurt him by emotions and mentally. That's how you hurt a man. That's where it always hurts the most. Their emotions and mentally. You have to play those games. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you're playing chess, not checkers. Hello. So now you want him to start behaving well. You got to show him why he needs to behave well, because you got to let him see that, look, I'm working on myself and I'm ignoring the fact that you're not treating me the way I would want you to treat me because I'm treating myself well. And I know that the moment I decide to say I'm done, there's no coming back. And that's the only way men listen, is by actions. So since it's by actions, you know what you do? You invest in yourself. You look good. You get yourself to the next level. If you are 1.0 yesterday, you make sure you show up the next month as 5.0. Let him be like, whoa, who are you? Like, you're a whole new person. Yes, sweetie, because I'm treating myself good. You don't want to treat me good? I'm treating myself good. And it's not that you start treating yourself good because you're looking for the next guy. You start treating yourself good because you want to feel good. Because when you feel good,
welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, guys, we'll be talking about a very important topic. Okay, so today's video we are talking a bit of controversial, but trust me, it's gonna to be eye-opening. We are talking about how to give a man the pain he wants. Now, before we jump into conclusion, let's be clear. I'm not talking about revenge or manipulation. What I'm referring to is a deeper, more psychological concept that men unknowingly crave in relationship. Sounds interesting, right? Let's get into it. Now you might be wondering, what kind of pain does a man want? So here's the thing. Many men are weird to want to feel challenge and growth. A lot of men subconsciously crave a bit of tension because it forces them to rise to the occasion. They want to feel like they are overcoming obstacles to win your love. It's not that they enjoy being hurt, but they're drawn to a relationship where they feel like they are constantly working to be a better man. This doesn't mean playing games or creating toxic situations. It means setting boundaries, having high standards, and not making it too easy for him to get complacent. So how do you give him the pain in a healthy way? Let's break down. First, it's all about creating a little bit of tension. Men are hardwired to enjoy the chase that doesn't end after the first date or even after years of being together. You need to make sure that he still feels like he has to work for your affection. Here is one you do that. Don't always be readily available. If he knows that he can have of your time, whether he wants it, he's going to take that for granted. By creating a little bit distance, a little mystery, or you're forcing him to step up and put in the effort, that slight discomfort, feeling like he could lose you, is a pain that keeps him on his toes. Another form of pain that men need is going through strong boundaries. Let's say you set a standard, like expect to clear communication, and honestly, if he feels short, you're not afraid to call it out and even walk away if necessary. That's a form of emotional pain because it pushes him to confront his shortcomings. But here is the key: it's a pain with a purpose. It helps him grow, and it shows him that your self-respect, it's non-negotiable. A man who's serious about you will appreciate that challenge. He'll step up because he knows that being with you is going to make him a better version of himself. Now, this is next one is crucial. If he messes up, maybe he didn't follow through on a promise or took you for granted, don't just forgive and forget. Let him earn his way back into your good graces. It's important not to just brush off bad behavior. This is another form of healthy pain because it forces him to reflect on his actions and understand that he can't just stick by. By making him work to regain your trust, you're showing him that you value yourself, and if he is worthy, your time he will rise to the occasion. Another thing, emotional pain in a relationship can often lead to growth. Men, just like women, need to face tough situations to learn and evolve them. By having deep conversation about your needs and what's not working, allowing him to feel a bit of discomfort, which forces him to mature emotionally. Pain often leads to clarity, and men need that emotional push just like anyone else. But remember, ladies, this is not about making him suffer or putting him through unnecessary hardship. It's about fostering a relationship that pushes both of you to grow and become better together. So looking, another thing is the kind of pain I'm talking about is really just about setting high standards, creating healthy boundaries, and allowing him to face the consequences of his action. It's a form of emotional tension that will keep him invested, engaged, and growing both as a man and as a partner. Remember, ladies, you deserve a relationship that's constantly evolving, and sometimes a little bit of challenge is exactly what both of you need to keep the love strong. If you enjoy this video, keep liking the video. So guys, that's a video. I don't know what you think about today's video. How can you cause pain in a man's life? Because when you cause a little bit pain, this is when they love you. Okay, so how did you do it, guys? Is it true? Is this really correct? Okay, so leave your comments in the comment section so that we discuss this topic. I would love to hear from you guys as always. So all I can say for now is bye bye.